Alright guys, so I made it to Sawley's Bothy last night. Spent a nice evening meeting some of the other people that are staying here to, last night, and just sharing stories and stuff like that. Managed to get a good night's sleep as well. Clothes are still wringing wet from yesterday, but hopefully they'll dry out throughout the day. And just look at these views, absolutely amazing. So yeah, the first bit of the day is pretty boggy. We've got to make it around this kind of headland here and get to some dry paths. It's supposed to be really boggy, like a waist deep bog in certain places, but then hopefully the path gets a little easier going, especially when we drop down towards Kinloch Horn, which is where I'm going to try and make camp tonight, in Kinloch Horn. And then hopefully next day make it all the way to Morvick. Alrighty, so this bit is supposed to be pretty damn boggy. I think that's seen in Lord of the Rings when Frodo gets called by the like zombie elves and kind of falls in the bog. Yeah, very similar to that. So the idea is we kind of skirt along the river, that's where it's less boggy, but in the middle, big like waist deep bog patches, which obviously you don't want to fall in, you don't want to get stuck in way out here. So just made it through the boggy section. Looks like some nice 4x4 track for a bit, which is always pleasant. Weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be, that section actually. Don't get me wrong, very boggy, water coming in over the boots, but yeah, I thought it was going to be like getting stuck in the bog kind of stuff, so yeah, not too bad. So there's a few of us at the Bothy last night. Quite a lot of them are going to the pub, the really remote pub. Can't remember where it is now, but they seem to go a different way to me. So flying solo again now. It was quite comforting having like a red figure in the distance to follow. But now it seems like I'm on my own again for a bit. Should be a good section though. Path's pretty good on this side of the river, so we'll follow this, and then I'm guessing I've got another large climb to a Bielach before dropping down towards a Bothy, which would be nice. Nice place for a lunch break, have a big lunch, and then try and get to Kinloch Horn today. Probably there's a coffee shop there as well if I get there early enough, which will be nice. But yeah, let's press on. Absolutely stunning around here. I've got waterfalls coming off the mountains all over the place, big river coming through the valley, huge mountains, fresh air, sunshine! Woo! yeah, apparently now path goes right up this steep bank in here on the left, all the way to the top of there, and then apparently meets a kind of mountain path, a little bit more distinct, but this is going to be an absolute slog. Definitely felt like I needed to eat, so I'm just having a few snacks, maybe cook something proper at the buffet. But pepper ramen, got some barbecued almonds and cashews. These are really nice. I think they're from Aldi. And then I might finish it off with a nugget bar for dessert. The views around here have got to be some of the best views in the UK. Easy. It's just stunning. Just rocky mountains everywhere. Everywhere looks like Glencoe. Everyone goes to Glencoe. But like, this is just Glencoe on Glencoe on Glencoe. It is stunning. And there's not a soul around. You have to pay the price. You have to pay the entry fee. But yeah, what a place to be. Made it to the top of the Belak, and I don't know how long this is going to last. It's a nice path. I hope it lasts all the way down. That would be beautiful. Look at this place though. Holy shit stacks. Woo! Let's get to that buffet. So I'm staying on a estate buffet tonight. Beautiful location, big mountains all around me. I've only had a short day today. I say a short day. It's only been about 10 miles, but still around 2,500 foot of climbing. Figure I'll have a short day today, longer day tomorrow. Might be a bit brutal tomorrow. Getting up and over to Shield Bridge, which is a good 18 miles from here, and lots of climbing in between me and that. But yeah, hopefully get up earlier than I've done the last few nights, get a good night's sleep, and tackle that tomorrow. I believe like 7 miles up the lock is a lovely coffee shop, which I'm hoping is open tomorrow. So by the time I get there, hopefully get a nice big breakfast there, and then tackle that big mountain pass that I've got to do tomorrow. Alright guys, just leaving the buffet now, heading towards Kinloch Horn. Hopefully get a nice breakfast there. Hopefully the weather tidies up a bit before I head up and over that mountain pass. Might have to make some big decisions if it doesn't, but my god, the views here are amazing. Beautiful place. Feeling pretty fresh, had a half decent night's sleep. There's quite a few people that turned up in the end, and had to share a room, but yeah, just like sleeping in a hostel, innit? People tossing and turning all night, coughing, farting. It's just the way it is, innit? But yeah, half decent sleep, so yeah, hopefully got enough energy to at least get me to Kinloch Horn. Very moody morning this morning. Barely any views out to the lock. You can see some of the islands though, which is nice. But yeah, hopefully it burns off a little bit so we get some views later on. So I'm about 3 miles down this section of Loch Nevis. The first 3 miles has been okay, so I'm kind of wishing I would have done it last night. Make this mountain pass section a little easier on myself. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me today. About 18 miles, about 4,000 foot of climbing as well. And I could have eliminated quite a bit of that by just doing this little section last night. But that bothy was just too tempting. And I met a nice German couple in there. They were saying that this section was pretty bad. So I thought, I'll just do it tomorrow and just have a little rest day. But yeah, might have cost me that one. This isn't ideal. Yeah, trees down. So my dreams of a lawn sausage and bacon butty and a big can of Coke has been dashed. Sadly the coffee shop isn't open unless this car coming up ahead is the owner, but I doubt it. Anyway, we'll crack on a little bit longer and then have a proper break. So we started the steep climb up to the Bielak. Very steep but easy going so far. It's about to get harder, I know it is, and but I've still got like 2,500 foot to go. It's a lot, it's a big climb. Definitely got a wet day to be tackling this. It's not pleasant at all. Just been caught up by my first coast to coaster on the trail. Tom, I think his name is. He's going at a pretty fast pace. Just having a break at the top of the hill. I'm probably going to see him again when he overtakes me again. Seems like a pretty fast lad, so yeah, don't think I'll see him again after Shield Bridge, but yeah, it's a pretty tough section this at the moment. Just smuggling our way along a 4x4 track, and then it's supposed to go up pretty steep over a Bielak. But I think I've done about half the climbing that I'm supposed to be doing today. Just got to do the same again, which is easier said than done here. I mean, that's a pretty fast flowing deep river. I'm not sure I could get across here. Might have to go up a little bit further or something like that, check it out a little bit further up. But yeah, it's looking pretty dangerous, treacherous. Farmer that I was talking to earlier on said you shouldn't try and cross the river if it's above your knees, and that looks like it might just be above the knees. Definitely sweep you from under your feet. So I managed to cross a little bit further up where it kind of got a little bit stony, until about halfway. The last bit was still getting close to my knees though. It was a little bit sketchy. Hope the crossing the other side of this mountain range is about the same. I think that's the best I can hope for, that it's about the same. because if it's worse, I don't think I'll get across. So I managed to wade through this river, even though I spent about half an hour dancing around the rocks trying to get across. Sometimes it's just safer to just wade through. The current weren't that strong, so I managed to get through pretty well. Anyway, got a nice big climb coming up, 1,300 foot. Then I'm at the highest point on this trail. And then hopefully, not too long of a drop down into Shield Bridge. Although I've heard it's very slippy, very technical going down as well, so day's not over yet, not by a long shot. Ridiculous scenery all around me. This is probably one of the most remote sections on the trail, getting up to 2,500 foot in a minute. Still got a way to go though, about 1,000 foot or so to climb up that pass just behind me. It's hard going, very boggy, barely a path. Such rugged country out here. It's definitely a test of your mettle, big time. Anyway, you can hear the tiredness in my voice, so I'm gonna crack on, try and get up here within the hour, and then hopefully once I'm on the other side of the pass I'm on the home stretch then, but still a long way to go. No views today at the top of the Belak. Waited out. Can hear some voices, don't know whether it's my echo, but a little bit creepy, very creepy up here. 2,750 foot up, so pretty high up. Let's get down off this mountain, try and get to that campsite. What an effort that was crazy. This bit's a bit tough. All the rocks tripping you up. Guessing you traverse along there for a bit and then you go straight down. I mean, look at this shit I have to do. Oh. Literally just come off the side of that and it was a slip and slide all the way down. I think I probably fell over like 4 times, right on my arse. Luckily, like I say, nice and soft ground, so no injuries, but nearly bent my poles. Anyway, looks like a fairly good path now, all the way down into the valley. Get myself to Shield Bridge. Hopefully the campsite sells Coca-Cola, because I really want Coca-Cola. Almost down to Shield Bridge. Apparently there's a pub there, which I'm very excited about. Lovely campsite with showers. Get a nice warm shower, get a can of Coke, get a nice beer, and yeah, have a nice relaxing evening. Just about half a mile into Shield Bridge now, and back in civilization, semi-civilization there. Textbook.